Everyone, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I'm here for all your card making, stamping and paper crafting needs, and I am here today to share with you a card that I made recently in a class. Now, I had some issues with this card because the butterfly bijou paper that I told you girls about, and that was absolutely amazing, sold out on me like just before the event. Hey Mary, hey Lindsay, hey Julie, hey Cindy. I have no idea what is happening with me today. Hello, Alicia. Yes, I know. And I am on David's phone. So I'm thinking there's some issues with the app at the moment. So yes, hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm hoping I'm back. Hello, Cheryl. Sure, sorry. Hello, Alice. Hey, Jamie. I am hoping I can get this done. I had issues with HAPS last night on my lone phone, and I'm actually on David's iPhone today, which is a brand new iPhone, and the HAPS app is already shut down on me, so I'm not quite sure what's happening. Yeah, Cindy, the HAPS app actually went out on me. It wasn't Facebook. The app just closed down. Hello, Carol. Yes, I'm sorry you're sick too, Miss Jamie. Okay, so what I was saying, the butterfly bijou paper completely sold out just before my class, so I had to change tact. So this is the card I was originally planning on making. So I am back, sure. So this is card I was originally planning on making. Obviously, I'd used the pattern paper heavily. Hey, Linda. So I substituted this paper and the background paper for fine art floral paper, and then for these we are going to stamp with the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set, and because I have them here behind me, and use our blends to quickly and simply colour in our butterfly. So that's kind of where I'm at. For this card, I do have bits and bobs that I have already cut out for class, but never put the card together. So we're going to make one full card together. Oh, awesome, Andre. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. So let's flick. Sorry, I'm just getting my replay up on my other one. I hope my app doesn't fall over again today. So I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I have my replay up. Hello, Miss Kel. Huge hugs to you, Miss Kel. Yeah, so helps if I mute myself. I will I'll flick myself around. We will get moving and make this card, because I'm not on a time crunch, but I am very aware that my eldest has an appointment. Facebook back up, then froze. That's bizarre, because I appear to be going fine. So that must be Facebook, Cindy. I'm not sure. I can't monitor 3 streams at the same time. That would do my head in. Okay, let's flick us around, turn off lights, do all of those things. I'll just monitor mine and see how we go. Oops, hold on. Flick around. It's very weird not using my own phone with my own case. Very bizarre. Although it's the same size phone and everything, David's case is very different, and I do appreciate him. Good. I'm glad you're fine. It must have been you, Miss Cindy. Sorry about that. I'll turn off lights and I'll be back. Okay, so this card would have been extremely simple using the dies to cut out the paper. Uber simple. I didn't get out the dies, but that's okay. What I have to do here though, there is going to be a bit of die cutting, and we are using the fine art floral paper. Okay, so this is in the January to June mini. I have also used the Natural Touch paper, and this is the background I chose because it's very reminiscent in color-wise to the original Butterfly Bijou, and this is the paper, the Natural Touch, that has a wood grain. Now this is an actual paper, it's not a cardstock. It is very different. Look, you hear that, and then I can't, it's a different sound. It's much more floppy. I know that's terrible to use those words, but yes. Oh, awesome, Alice. I'm so glad. It is because I am on early, because my eldest child has an appointment around the time that I'm normally live. So I thought I would come on early. So the fronts of these papers are beautiful florals, and they're reproductions of our artist oil paintings. But on the other side, we have textures. So this texture has had a print put over it, and this texture is just as is. So it's like oil paint, gesso colored texture. So that's awesome. So that's what we're going to use. And I think that's all the cutting I have to do with my trimmer. No, it's not. Get it back down. I need to cut a piece of, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Yes, I do. I need to cut a Whisper White, piece of Whisper White, basic white paper. Ooh, maybe I don't. Maybe I have pre-cut ones. Let me have a looky-see in my pre-cut babies if I can get away. No, I need the smaller ones. That isn't helpful because I've already raided these ones. Okay, not helpful. Okay, I do need to cut a piece of cardstock. So let me just put a mark about there, because this is just to stamp on, and then we will be grabbing out the die cut, our Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and cutting this and a circle. I like well, I like both, Jamie, but I can understand why you like that. Oh, which one? The paper or the stamp set? Which one are you ordering, Cindy? I showed a couple of products there. Oh, you'll hear again. Okay. Yeah, Cindy's having connection issues by the sounds of it, Mary. They are gorgeous. I do agree, Alice. I am very glad I actually bought the whole suite, because that's how I roll. Okay, so we are going to, I'm just standing up for the moment. I know it's done it again. So I'm going to line up to this line, pop my magnet just here at the top. Perfect. Going to grab my Memento ink because, hello Carol, thank you so much for joining. And we're also going to be using the Happy Thoughts stamp set that I'm just going to pop under here to make it easier. Sorry, Jamie, I can't look at the moment. I can't change what's happening on Facebook, Jamie, because I am multicasting. So I'm actually casting out of the Haps app. So whatever's going on to Facebook is coming directly from Haps. Okay. So giving this a really good ink up. Put it back in here. Oh, watching on the television, chatting on the phone. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my handy dandy dry erase here. Put some nice even pressure. It's very unusual for me to stand up to stamp, but I was waiting to see what my replay screen looked like. And then I just kept crafting. Okay. So you got the sounds of dinner and cleanup last night, and you're getting the sounds of breakfast this morning. Do I want to double stamp that? Yes, I do. Because it was the first time it's been stamped with, I do. If I can get this out. Right. Don't need a whole lot of ink, so I'm just rubbing this over just to pick up that detail. So nothing has actually moved. And really, we only want this, the two littlest butterflies. Ah, perfect. Still not great, actually. Because I'm standing up, I can put lovely. Much better. Way blacker than what I wanted. But we're just going to go with it. I'm glad you're getting great connection. I do think it's just Miss Cindy and Miss Cindy's area, except for my app crapping out. But these things happen. So we're finished with Stamparatus. I'm going to put this right out of the way. Okay. Good morning. Oh my God, it must be so early for you, Nick. Did you literally just wake up? Sorry. Told you I wasn't happy. I think I'm better now. Okay, just turned off my little fan there. I'm going to put my whiteboard eraser away, or as many of you call it, a dry board eraser. I'm just finding my Brilliant Wings dies and bringing over my big cut and emboss machine. Okay. Right, let's move some things out of the way, properly close this ink. Have I got, yep, I've got black ink on my hands. So, hand sanitizer. I just find this quickest and easiest for me. Hand sanitizer back away. Papers and cards can go over there. So these are the dies that match the stamp set that I just used. And all I am using today is the big background, all in one piece. I'm going to pop these away because there's lots of intricate pieces. I don't want to lose anything. So these pieces are all separate, and they are the beautiful detail dies, but we're not using them today. Okay, hold on. Yes, the stamp artist definitely makes a difference. Oh, but Nick's talking to me on Facebook, so I must have both. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this down, pop the die down, line it up as best as I can. I do have a bit of double stamping here, but for the two butterflies that I'm using, I don't think it will actually make too much difference. Okay, so I have that properly lined up, and what I do, I pop this plate in on an angle, pop it down and hold it so the die doesn't move. I forgot, this ain't gonna cut anything. I'm gonna have to reline this up. I forgot plate number 2. Oh dear. How are we going here? We're still going. I just got a small interruption. Mary, you need to try hand sanitizer. It doesn't necessarily remove the staining, but the hand sanitizer definitely removes the excess ink really quickly and easily. And then I don't end up with wet hands because the hand sanitizer just evaporates. So what I'm trying to do is line up these two antennae perfectly there. I had it perfect before. I slot this in, pop this in on the angle, sandwich it straight down. Then I'm going to crank here. Yes, freezy is a word, Jay. I don't think I have any control today. Yep, it's all in the day of the stamper. Okay, I'm finished with this. I'm going to close it up, make it compact again. Pop it to... Oh, no. I need to cut out my circle. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Okay, all these little butterflies can just go up there for the moment. I need my layering circles dies. I'm so glad I reminded myself. Okay, layering circles dies. I don't know what's been cooked, but geez, it smells amazing. It smells like I don't have any bacon in the house, so it must be ham. It smells very nice. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on at the moment. Hey, Clout, thanks for joining. Okay, so I need this die right here. Nice that I had the previous one. Now, I'm being very bold and die cutting before I stamp this sentiment. I might see if I can get 2 circles out of this piece in case I stuff one up, because we all know that might happen. Oh, nice. But that's not good if that's all you ate. So what's actually wrong, Jamie? Is it like a stomach thing, or sounds like it might be a bit of a stomach thing? Okay. Oops. Grab my little spatula. Oh, it sounds like eggs are being made now. And one down here. Perfect. Ah, a cold. Have to go and get a swab test just in case. Better safe than sorry. Okay, 2 of those. This can go in the recycling, which was emptied yesterday. Now I am finished with this. Oh, very good girl. At least there's lots of drive-through places around us now, Jamie. So you don't even have to get out of the car or make an appointment. Okay, so let's put all our dies away and we can get colouring and stamping. So this card does come together nice and easily. You can imagine with the paper that I'm sure many of you actually own, this card would come together even easier. Okay. Pop. In. Upside down. Okay. That can close this way. Right. These are done. I may do my stamping first. So this is the Happy Thoughts stamp set. Oh, just out of your PJs. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to check my Wi-Fi. We will get there with this card. Look, this is real life. These are the things we deal with. Yes, here I am, Misty. Here I am. So, let's get back to it. I'm so glad you guys are patient and understanding of the unknown technological issues that I'm having. Oh, that stamped so beautifully. Okay. Oh, whatever. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. I've just gone down. I'm holding it there a couple of seconds for the ink to transfer because this is pattern paper and not cardstock. That is perfect. I do not need that extra piece. Okay, so this can go off to the side where it will not be covered in ink. Oh, yes, you are all family, Miss Cindy. Hello, Miss Mary. I am back, Valerie. Thank you. Technology isn't a foreign language for me. Now, where is the card that I was actually making? Because I've now lost it. I put it somewhere up. I can see it. It's okay. Okay, great. I can see it. It's hiding under here. So, let me just pop these stamp sets here. The card can go up here. And the butterflies we want are this one and this one. And these bigger ones I am going to set aside for another card because there is one on here. Even though I've done slightly dodgy stamping, it's okay. So I'm going to get a different piece of paper just so you can see a bit more clearly what I am doing without the distraction of the stamped background or a list. Okay, so these are my 2 butterflies and I kind of want them reminiscent of these 2. So I did grab out some Stampin' blends that go beautifully with the colours. So this Well, that's Floaty Flamingo. That's Calypso Coral. And this is Floaty Flamingo. Okay, so I've got Floaty Flamingo here, and I'm going to do my little butterfly with that. Hello, Ruth. We are fighting some technological issues today. It's Real Crafting, Linda. You have that in one. I'm not a memento addict. Because I'm using alcohol-based markers here, I need to use my memento. And it helps if I use the brush end and not the other end. So I am literally going in here and just colouring the whole butterfly. And I don't care if I go outside the lines. It's just something that happens. Okay, so I've just done a basic bottom layer with light Floaty Flamingo. I am then going in, and I'm purposely using the bullet end here because I do have a reference for this that just the edges, and then I will go in to grab the rest, but the edges just have the darker pink. So this is just to create some shading. And then I'm going in with some detail here. And we're just coming out here a little as well. And then what I will likely do is do a titch of blending. Actually, I have a white spot here. I've got to keep an eye on my feed. Right. We are going to go for it. I am going to see if I can bring up my second screen and see if this will work and who's popping in. So please bear with me. Sorry guys, I'm sitting down so I can't actually even see my phone. Take 1 billion, here we go. Okay, you can see my desk. That's a winner, hey. Okay, Happy Thoughts, Butterfly Brilliance, the card. Yes. Oh, this feels like 50 bazillionth time. Okay, I think I am finished. I do want to go back and add in a touch more line detail. Just a little bit darker, which is where we were around here. Just a little bit in there, and I am quite happy with the colouring of this. Now this one I've got a Calypso Coral, and I also am going to pop in Mango Melody. Sadly, Mango Melody doesn't exist or won't carry over to the new catalogue. Very perplexing. I love the colour. But anyway, so we're going to go with a wash of the light Mango Melody. And I will go back and delete my original video from YouTube and then piece together all these videos and pop them back up, which is what I did with last night's video, and somehow get to the bottom of this hapsap falling over, because I'd prefer to multicast and go live in multiple places at once than confuse you all and not go live. I think I want darker than that. So that was the light Calypso Coral. I'm now going to go in with the rest. You can't run, but you can't hide. I'm glad you've Look, you got me laughing, Delinda. That's a good thing. I'm glad you are back, Donna. Yes, that's a better contrast. And I'm just going to go along these edges. Oh, for God's sakes. Use a bullet end. Because now that I'm really annoyed, my hands really aren't wanting to work. Okay, so where else? So we've got little dots. Okay, with the dark, I'm just going to add in, not really, is that the light or the dark? That is the dark. Dark isn't plain ball. Is that dry? That is pretty much dry. That shows you how much I use this, which is a good thing. So rather than rubbing, I'm dabbing to add in extra colour. But I do actually really like how this one is coming out. It's not the same, but it is reminiscent of it. Now, I do kind of want to, please tell me this is the light. Yeah. So, just going in over the dark with the light. Just, I think I've ordered some new Calypso Coral because this end is a bit manky because I've used it so much. Okay, we're leaving it at that, and I am going to grab in my colour lifter and see if I can't get rid of some of these edges, or at least soften these edges. So this will push, you can see here, this will push the ink deeper into the fibres of the cardstock. So it doesn't actually erase it, it just pushes it deeper in. So they are my two butterflies, which I'm pretty happy with considering everything else that is going on. I'll pretend I've lived in multiple places. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm trying to take deep breaths. So I have used Floaty Flamingo on that one. And I have used Calypso Coral and Mango Melody on the larger one, okay? And we have these pieces. We're ready to assemble now, so we're not doing too shabbily. Because, yes, we're just getting there. And then I can give David's phone back to him, although we're on my phone now. We're not even on David's phone. We are on my phone. Okay, so let's, although this one here, I actually want to put some orange detail on because I really like that. In comparison, I much prefer this one. And then I did this one, which is a bit different. You can see my dodgy stamping. Okay, that is away. These can just fly over here for a second while I bring this back in and pop in some more of that Calypso Coral detail because it definitely lifts it. Oh my dear word. Right. Okay. I kind of want to use the other end. That's better. But just very daintily. Just a little bit. I'm going to do it differently. Just a little bit of detail. You can see just adding that darker shade really does lift it quite a bit. So whilst they're not the same, it does just lift it, which I'm happy with. Much, much, much happier with that one. Okay, just a little bit of detail, and you can always go in and add that detail. Okay, we are up to assembly now. Oh, I did have an extra piece of Whisper White. There you go. And I cut one. Okay, we've just used plain thick Whisper White cardstock. And I've completely covered I don't know what happened there. It says I ended, but I'm still here. So glad you're wearing your woman pea pad. I don't think I could live without my woman pea pad. Okay, I don't know. My thing went out. My feed just dropped out. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for joining. Here I was hoping I'd be awesome with all of this, but I thought I was all organised today. All organised. But no. Which end? This. Great. Awesome. Done. Now here's hoping I don't get big glue gobs, because the base of this card is the only thing we are going to be using wet glue for, because with this card, I will show you on an angle, I use wet glue on both the vellum and the paper layer, and they have buckled. So I am going to use seal on those layers so I get a nice finish on my card, because we learn from our mistakes. Good morning, Miss Anne. Oh, I'm not doubting myself. I'm just annoyed with technology failing me, and I'm without my normal phone, and that's frustrating because I'm on a much older version of my phone which has a home button, so I'm so used to using this one's cut slightly smaller. There you go. It doesn't cover the whole card front. I bet you the other one does. That's okay. And this one, no, this one does not either. There you go. We're going for a different look. Thank you for sharing, Anne. I'm not sure this is share worthy after the morning adventure we have had so far. But hey, it's all part of the rich tapestry of life. And I was going to let my son, my eldest rather, drive to their appointment, and I don't think I have the patience to be a supervising driver this morning. So I'm completely finished with my wet glue. Pop that away where it's meant to live. Grab out our Stampin' seal. Yes, mister. We have karate tonight? No, karate's closed for the week, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay.
What about swimming?
Swimming tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely this is better
Oh, hopefully so. You know I'm on a live video right now.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're just talking to everyone. It's been a morning, Owen, so the fact that you're in here talking is amazing. Love you. Oh, I gotta love you too back. Isn't that sweet? So just use some little bits of Stampin' Seal and trying to fairly evenly line this up. So what I find, I see how I've just twisted that rather than pulling it straight up. That disengages the glue a lot better because I'd only placed it down. I hadn't actually stuck it down. And do you know what? That is really not close enough. This is why I do like wet glue, but I hadn't pushed it down. I'd like placed it down. So yep, we're all good now. That's one done. I love the look of that wood over that fine art floral paper. I do wish there was a little more fine art floral paper showing, but that's not the way it's meant to be. Quite possibly, Anne. I am not on my normal phone. And life and technology is not working with me today. So we're just going with it, Anne. We're doing the best we can under trying circumstances. You've missed a lot of the fun, but this paper is actually, it's not blurry, it is paint strokes. So it's not necessarily as crisp as, that'll do, as crisp as, yeah, because it's painted, and painted texture isn't crisp like line art. So hopefully that answers your question. If it doesn't, just type in the comments and I shall see if I can clarify even more for you. Okay, yay, that's that done. You're on your computer desktop. Look, it's God knows what it'll be today, and I have gremlins. Okay, so we have our card bases done. Now we're going to grab some dimensionals for all our pieces, and I'm also going to fluff our butterflies. Now what do I mean by that? I'm just going to curl the wings. You can see these wings were curled and have flattened down just a little bit, and that's okay. And I'm going to place our top and our bottom elements first and then put the other one in between. So then we can get better spacing. Now you can use a bone folder for this curling. I can't coordinate my hands to do that, so I just use my fingernail. Nope. Lucky you girls aren't troubled today. You're being very supportive and lovely, and I love it. So we are doing the best with the situation we have been handed. I don't know what that yell was for. I'm sorry. Oh, did someone scare somebody? Oh, I can't repeat what just happened, but let's just say we only have one toilet in our house and someone didn't lock the door.
It wasn't even closed.
I am on a live video, love, so yeah. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I probably need 3 each for these. So let me just get these done because we love using up the edges of our dimensionals. And I think David is now in a meeting, which kind of wasn't the plan, but I don't know if they need their phone back. Okay. Oh my dear word. Nice deep breaths, everyone. So, does everyone like this card? Now that we've got through the best of it, do you like what I've done to adapt the butterfly bijou paper? Because obviously it's not available, so I have adapted it with the other paper. Do you like my substitutions? No, you can't knock on the door if it's open. That's correct, Miss J. So my Facebook keeps kicking me off my own feed, you know, just to add some fun to the morning. If I didn't laugh, I'd cry at this point. It's turning out great. Good. I'm glad. So that's for 1 and 1, 2 and 3 for the other. Awesome. Got it all happening. So how's okay. Who has... Are we all on school holidays or breaks at the moment? I know we're like almost through the first week of the school holidays. It's crazy. And do you know what? I'm meant to work this afternoon, guys. Let's hope my actual paid employment works better than my own business work today. Okay, right, 1, 2, 3, and then we have to add some bling, and I know Jamie is going to suggest that we add some Winker Stella, but I'm going to decline. Your minions are on spring break, okay, great. Okay, there is one. As always, batching, doing one thing at a time. We did all our die cutting at once. We're doing all our, we did our stamping. No, we didn't do our stamping at once, but that's okay. But we do try to batch things to make life easier. And this Thinking of You card can really be used for any occasion. I know I've got to send out a whole load of cards at the moment. Okay, so pop this somewhere up here. I know you can all hear. I think we go back on the 19th, Nick, a bit like you. Oh, oh my God, Jamie, can I please fall over? You are not recommending that I use Wink. Who are you? Now, because I've used black, I could use the matte black dots, but I do like the sparkle of the 2 little rhinestones just in between as a lift. Okay. One there. Well, maybe I need it a titch higher. Titch higher. And then this one here. You can see I really did bodgy up my stamping though. So I won't have time to vacuum a whole 2 dogs of dog hair. That one's really off to the side. Don't like where I put that one. And now I haven't put this on straight at all. I wonder, I don't know if I can lift this part. I don't think I'm wise to do that. Right, okay, rhinestones. Let's get moving and get my take your pick tool and just put 2 of the same size rhinestone on there, one there, one just here, and one just here. And I think that finishes our cards beautifully. If no one has any other suggestions, I will leave them right there. No, Jamie couldn't wink herself with the cold. That is absolutely correct. Okay, so just use the little rhinestones as a finishing touch. Okay, so these are the 2 cards. These are the 2 stamp sets. Now, where did I put those dies? We used the fine art floral paper, and we also used the layering circles dies and butterfly brilliance. So when you look at what I've used, I haven't used that much. I did use the layer of vellum just as a layer to add to the card, so you can see how it worked on both cards here. Oh yes, if Wink could kill you, you would, and no one would blame you. If you want to purchase any of these products, please use my link that I will put up in this video or both videos once I leave here and try and very quickly fix or partially fixed my technological issues that have happened. Yes, thank you so much for persevering with me, guys. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully when I am back next week, all these issues will be fixed. Hello, Colleen. I am just leaving, but thank you so much for joining. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.